Are you mixing it up? Are you making it exciting for the people? Are you giving them a little bit more to be creative with? That's what it boils down to. And that's what sells nowadays, you know, because you have all these spiritually gifted people. And what do they have? An imagination. And you have to give them that creative imagination in that space of movement. If they don't have it, and you're not even giving them something to think about what's happening next because it's so boring, they're going to turn it off and they're not going to download it again or recommend it word of mouth to their friends. And all the marketing money went out the window. So it's like, you just got to be innovative. Now, content online, YouTube, stuff like that. Yeah, you know, they can watch somebody eating something. Okay, that's disgusting. Who's going to want to do that? So yeah, I might watch it 46 times, but I'm bored after that. You're getting a little too disgusting for me. You know, it just, there's so much to think about in that moment. It's like with movies, it just has to be fresh, it has to be relevant, it has to be produced in the moment with evolution. You go ahead and gravitate that with your imagination and creativity. You're living in the universe, but you're also living on earth. You know, it's different dimensional patterns of thinking. That's what sells.
Very good point. Very good point. Well, the thing is this, like you mentioned before, yes, how many times can you see someone doing the same choreography on TikTok? How many times can you see someone doing something, making pranks on YouTube or on Instagram, and just gets bored after a while? And I think Ari Spears, he's a comedian. He made a good point. He's like, listen, there are a lot of comedians on Snapchat or Twitch or whatever where they can post, or TikTok, they post like a 20-second clip of some joke or some funny slapstick, and they can get millions of views. But then Ari Spears is like, yeah, okay, that's great. But if I invest you like a 10-minute short film or a 30-minute a 30-minute performance, stage performance of you doing comedy, can you do that? And he mentioned that no, most people who do that 6-second jokes or 6-second comedy skit, they couldn't do it. That was actually a good point. So it's like on YouTube, yes, you have the freedom, but when you have too much money in hands, there will be limitations. Can you create an idea with all this money in your hands and make that a hit? You know, same thing with albums. So you do make a good point with that.
Well, think about this. If I had all that money in my hands, I would make Hollywood really, really wealthy. And as far as in Dubai, they would probably be even wealthier, just due to the fact that I come up with concepts and ideas every second. Before I go to sleep, I close my eyes, I come up with 20 concepts and I write them down next to my bed. And it's just one of those things. Either you got it or you don't. Either you're connected to that higher source and you use that energy in a certain place in your mind in that time in evolution, because it's right now. You take hold of gravitation of right now. Science, it's all of it. All lives do exist. It all aligns. It's all connected. We are all connected. Matter is, how far deep does your mind go and where are you willing to take it to get there?
Very good point. Well, Miss Cali Fae, I see that time limit is at the top again.